This is Chase Jackson, Energy Easy, another video where we provide personal and professional vitality to our corporate vice president prospects and customers. And the topic of our video today is on the mind map. The mind map is a great way to generate new ideas, create new business strategies, show off your creativity, show off your vision, and it's a really productive, efficient, effective business skill to use while in the executive office to advance your company moving forward. So kind of the big idea with the mind map is that our brain does not work in linear fashion. Think of the outlines you had to do for book reports back in middle and high school. First of all, think of how boring they were. You know, you write chapter 1, A, 1, 2, 3, B, 1, 2, 3, chapter 2, A, 1, 2, 3. And science has shown that our brain doesn't effectively and efficiently record information well that way, which makes some sense for me personally, thinking back to how much trouble I had in doing those outlines and such, and getting ready to write a paper. Our brain works much like most of other nature works, where it's much more free-flowing and circular in how we grasp things, how we record information, and how we come up with new ideas. So think of like how a flower is shaped, where you have one central piece and then you have different pieces of that flower circling around it. Or think of a neuron that we have in our brain, or what an atom looks like. That's a much better picture of how our brain receives and comprehends information. So that's really the big idea with the mind map, and what makes the mind map so effective is when creating this piece of artwork, the brain is really be able to grasp what it is looking at, and it's able to take that material and create new ideas and record information a lot more efficiently than ways that we have thought so in the past. Mind maps show the shape or the central subjects in the center of the piece of paper, and then there's different facets of information jutting out from that centerpiece. And what I really like about the mind map is by using different colors and different visuals and different shapes, it really kind of turns into a piece of artwork, and that's really kind of how my brain works. And I really use mind maps to generate ideas. And when I see a lot of different colors and a lot of different visuals in front of me, I have a lot better time being creative in terms of my strategy and moving forward and such. So mind maps are really a great way to kind of visually break down new information or new strategies, new ideas, record information. The thing I really love about mind maps is that they really are visually pleasing to the mind, which in many cases, I'm sure there's many people out there like me whose mind really gets stimulated by great visuals, which really stimulates my strategy and vision and creativity. I run a sales and marketing agency, Energy Easy, and this idea of how the brain works non-linear is of great benefit when my team and I are putting together marketing ideas and different pieces of sales and marketing collateral, because it's really important to remember that our brain works kind of in a flow pattern with different colors and different visuals, and it's very important when we send out a piece of marketing material that it is not just a bunch of look like a newspaper or a book written on paper. We want something that's really stimulates the mind and gets the brain going, and really kind of has the customer or prospect being able to really see, okay, this is their vision, this is what this product and service can provide me, and I can understand it with just one quick glance at this piece of marketing and sales collateral. So to all my corporate marketing vice presidents out there, remember when developing your sales and marketing material that our brain works in nonlinear fashion, and think of the mind map when you are developing your material. So I used to work as an English second language tutor for African students at one of the local community colleges in the area to help them get prepared for post-secondary education college writing courses. And mind mapping really was supremely beneficial to me in being able to get across, to be effective as a teacher, and for them to be able to learn the material. We were having a very hard time in my students being able to grasp what they were reading, as it was just page after page of dense material with no visuals, and very hard to kind of grasp what the big ideas were out of each chapter, because they couldn't really escape the density of it. Again, these are students who had been in the United States for 2-3 months with very limited language skills. I mean, I was supremely impressed just for them being able to, for the language skills that they had at that level so far. But in terms of getting them to be able to grasp bigger ideas from what they've learned, the mind map helped us out in unbelievable ways. Because what we were able to do is we were able to break down the subject matter in the different readings that we read into much more visually stimulating and much more easier to comprehend ideas. Just imagine looking at a supremely dense book with thousands upon thousands of words written on it, right? And then compare that to a few beautiful pictures kind of connected together to kind of like a storyboard to show what that chapter was talking about. So the mind map works. It was of great benefit to my ESL students. It's of great benefit to my personal and professional career. And yes, we love the mind map. So in conclusion, put practice to application. I hope that the next time you have to record information or think of a new business strategy or generate new ideas on a topic, that you try a mind map. As corporate vice presidents, our kind of biggest key core competency is our ability to have vision and generate new ideas and implement and create new strategies. And the mind map does this all really well. So thank you for listening, and we look forward to talking to you again soon.